Going to discuss the Banshee of Inisherin, which is the new Martin McDonagh movie. You said you saw a little bit of this movie, right?
No, I seen the Pinocchio movie.
Oh, you seen Pinocchio?
I watched
Okay.
Pinocchio because it was a.
So I checked this
Mm-hmm.
movie out.
I
This
was able to
is.
squeeze those two in.
Oh, we say?
No, I was saying I was able to squeeze that and Emancipation in.
Oh, okay. I was able to get this in today, and and this is starring Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. I really liked them together when they were in Bruges, which is a movie I love a lot, which is also directed by the same guy. And in this story right
In
here,
Bruges.
and
No, I'm sorry, I had to say that. My man's love that movie. My man's fuck with that movie too. In Bruges,
yeah,
I know what you're talking about. My man's fuck with that movie. Dollar. Go ahead. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I absolutely love that movie. And in this film, you have two friends, Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, and then one day Brendan Gleeson all of a sudden one day just decides, you know what, I just don't want to be friends with you anymore. I just don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want you near me, and that's the end of that. And if you talk to me one more time, I'm gonna end up cutting my fingers off one by one with a pair of shears. And you see kind of
What?
yeah, I mean that's kind of the whole premise of it. And as they say, and this is like they live on an island here, like this small kind of island. So word gets around, and everybody's asking them, "Why don't you want to be friends with him anymore?" Like you have Colin Farrell, you have his character who plays his sister in the movie, and she's going up asking him, "Why don't you want to be friends with my brother anymore?" You have other people in the town, like the bartender, asking him, "It's like, are you guys having a row?" Which is, Irish for, having a tiff, a fight there. And then you see constantly, it kind of goes back and forth, who you're kind of, siding with a little bit of, one moment you're on Colin Farrell's side, one moment you're on Brendan Gleeson's side. I think, it does what I loved about what In Bruges did so well, like that dark comedy. If you like dark comedy, I think you'll be a fan of something like this. I think he does
And that
that.
whole we're stuck, and then like kind of like we're stuck with a situation, and the situation can also bloom up like their backstories in the midst of what the hell is going on.
I mean, you don't see like it doesn't flash back to you where you see like their past, like how their past relationship was. You just
Mm.
you see what they're currently what's kind of going on now, and it's just kind of funny to watch them kind of both interact and how it's really impacting Colin Farrell's character because he's really depressed. He's like, what I mean, this is a guy I talked to every day for all these years, and all of a sudden he just doesn't want to talk anymore. Like, what's the reason? What's happening? What's going on? And you also have Barry Keoghan, who's in this movie, who lives on the island as well. He's just like the town simpleton, I guess is the best way to describe it. You know what I mean? He's just kind of hanging around like, you get a sense that maybe something's off with him a little bit. But it's just kind of funny the way it's kind of all plays out, and how things kind of just get progressively kind of worse and worse, and it's I think it does really really great writing here as well. I mean, Martin McDonagh, does a fantastic job with the writing in here and seeing how everything kind of plays out a little bit by bit, and it's a very interesting movie to watch. I think seeing how everything's going to develop, watching two really great actors, Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson, who I love a lot. I mean, the whole cast is amazing, but particularly those two are particularly fantastic. Carrie Condon, who plays his sister, that's who plays his sister in the movie. She does a really great job as well. So yeah, I mean, I really greatly enjoyed this movie. I wish you would have checked it out because I think you would like it as well. If you're a fan of something like In Bruges, I think you would like it as well. Kind of seeing both these
Yeah,
people.
I like them brews.
Yeah.
I fuck with them brews. Yeah, but my roommate really fucks with them brews. Like, but I fuck with them brews. I mean, like they were just arguing all damn day, but it was good. It was funny.
Yeah, it's kind of that same dynamic a little bit. Like if you watch that because they were partners in that film, like hitmen together. So it's kind of a little bit of a similar
Yep.
dynamic there, just a tad bit. But yeah, I mean, seeing everything in the movie because I really didn't know what was kind of going to happen at the end, and that's kind of refreshing to not know exactly what's probably going to happen and how it all going to play out. So that's kind of refreshing to see. So I would, always love to see, the three of these guys work together: Brendan Gleeson, Colin Farrell, Martin McDonagh work together again because I think they always do pretty good. I think they're 2 for 2 right now. I don't know if they made other
How do you
movies.
think people? How do you think people would take on the premise of that though? Because like you said, it's a movie about two friends, and then bro's just like, man, I don't really rock with you no more. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then that's like you said that's how the movie starts off, right? So it's like
Yeah.
thinking people would take that premise.
Yeah, I mean, because I think you know what I mean. You always kind of want to find out, you know what I mean, because he's driven by a lot of the plot is driven by Colin Farrell's character wanting to know, like what happened, like what did I do, you know what I mean, like why aren't we friends anymore? Especially, I mean, these have been friends for they don't say exactly how much time, but presumably you say a long time that these two have been friends. And when you discover the reason why Brendan Gleeson just doesn't want to talk to him anymore, it's like, okay, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. But Colin Farrell is just like he just won't take that explanation or anything like that. So I kind of I kind of love that. It's just then it becomes kind of him kind of fucking with him a little bit. Colin Farrell's character kind of fucking with Brendan Gleeson a little bit, which I thought was good. And yeah. So yeah, I actually really, really loved this movie a lot. I had a lot of fun watching it. Really enjoyed it.
How long is this movie?
It's I think it's let me see real quick.
Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Two
Cause
55.
yeah, 114 minutes. So about like 2 hours. Is it? So it's a breeze to watch. It's not that long. When a lot of movies are kind of overly long these days, it feels like maybe. Yeah. So for me, I would give this film. I would give it tune in.
Tune in.
I gave a tune in, Kate Cook, to the movie The Banshee of Inisherin. That's what I just gave a tune into. I recommend people checking it out if you can. It's on VOD right now, so people have a good opportunity to watch it.
Yeah, I see it's on Hulu and Amazon.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
and,
with premium subscription shit.
and it's on HBO Max too. You can check it on
So,
HBO.
so this just never. So this didn't come out in theaters.
It did come out in theaters. It's just they just released it on VOD now, but it did. Yeah, it came out in theaters. It had a run in theaters. So
Okay.
yeah. So
You think it's Oscar bait?
no, I mean I don't think it's Oscar bait. I think it's a well told story. And I think that I could see something for it to get nominated, but I don't think it's like it doesn't have that feeling of like this is just made just to get it, Oscar. It doesn't have all these dramatic scenes of people crying and screaming and yelling and everything like that, like like you'll see in some kind of Oscar movies and everything like that. No, I think it plays out perfectly fine. It's almost like you can also kind of see it as like this folktale type of sense of like these two friends who split and then what I mean, tragedy kind of happens and things like that. So.
I mean, folktale. It makes sense. Look at the name, the Banshees, the Banshees of whatever, Inisherin, whatever.
Yeah, I
But
think that's how you say it.
what
Inisherin, I think is how you say it.
Inisherin,
Irishin,
Inisherin,
Isherin, yeah, something like
Inisherin.
that.
Okay, I'll say Inisherin. But oh, are they in like Ireland or something like that? Or
Yeah,
are they still
it's like an island in
setting?
Ireland. Yeah, yeah, it's like the small
I
little
was looking
island.
at. I had pulled it up and shit. I was like, shit. Even if I want to see this in movie theaters, I would have to go all the way like 22 miles to go see this shit.
Yeah, because it's
But the closest that they don't even have it out here.
yeah, because 'cause I think it was yeah, it's probably playing. If it was playing near you, it's probably playing like a small theater, maybe an AMC. It probably was playing. I think it was playing at AMC at one point because I think I remember seeing it. But yeah, so strong tune in for me for the Banshee of Irishin.